Are we live?
I think we are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Thursday Hobby Hangout. And so we've got some folks in chat already. Valhalla and Melta, Miniatures Rundown Coney, know who that is.
I think we are
Uh,
live. Hello.
and
Sounds
Big
like a
Moosey.
loser.
Yeah, sounds like a dude. Today we've got myself, Josh. We've got Cody on Orc, and Kevin in the upper right on a. Is that a? What is that?
That is a weapon battery for Chorfs.
Yes, okay. And in the lower right, we have a close-up of the very first mini I ever painted. Be strong, Clarence. Be strong for the Emperor. We also have music, courtesy of the audio library. So I'm going to.
It's free.
Yes, but of course that means that there will be some. We'll have to play with the audio as far as the mixing because I can't hear that on my end. I mean, I've got it way
Just
turned
have
up
it
on
be
my
deafening. It can't hurt the quality of this stream, to be fair.
end. So let me know if that's too loud or too much. Right now I've got it pretty low. Also, I'll keep an eye on. Well, if you like a song, we'll favorite it, and if you don't, I'm not. Thank you for interrupting that, Google. We're skipping this
If you
one.
give us 25 cents, we will play a song for you.
That's for when we get Twitch going. All right. So first up, the news.
Yes.
So, I'm kind of doing this. So I'm in the.
All right, I'm going to start then. So news. We learned today that a bunch of Necromunda stuff isn't going away.
Correct, which is really annoying for us, particularly. Sorry, I didn't follow me. It's barely audible on this. I can barely hear it. All right, I'll turn it up a little bit. I mean, we don't want it to be too loud, especially for today when there's 3 of us, and it'll, there's gonna be plenty of noise, right? Yeah. So we filmed something on Tuesday that was like, because they had removed a few kits, and we're like, what's getting removed? What's not? And then they released today, just as we were about to release that video, and they're like, oh yeah, here's a bunch of stuff that's not going away, and here's a bunch of stuff that is, and we're like, oh, okay, well, thanks.
Yeah, they didn't ask us beforehand.
No, they didn't.
About releasing that article, which is very rude.
No, they did not. Anyone know if the cards in core books are the same cards sold separately? Yes, they are. Yes, and you don't need the cards at all because all of the things that are on the cards are also in the core book. So if you don't want
the cards.
Yeah, so if you don't want the cards, or if more likely you can't get them because Games Workshop only makes 5 of them, you don't have to. You're not missing anything. So yeah, they're the same cards. Hello, Luca. Also, hello, Anacron. So yeah, we are not losing a bunch of the stuff. They've said that a bunch of it's just getting free PDFs, but not everything is on that list. So we might still be losing some things.
It's a limited environmental extinction.
So as
it's kind of...
yeah, alliance kits are there, but none of the criminal alliances are. No cold traders. Cold traders do have models, right?
No.
Because if they don't have models and the fact that they're not there, then I'm not surprised at all.
Yeah, I don't think they have models. Someone will correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, I mostly mean stuff that has models. The fact that the stuff that doesn't have models is not going to be there is not surprising at all, given GW's
No, that's just Games Workshop.
The fact that it was ever there is like surprising. I didn't watch the leaky thing because I went to that channel and then saw that he was using a bunch of AI crap all over his channel, and I refused to give him the view because I'm a giant anti-AI wanker. So, you know what? We're getting the box next week, and we'll see it.
Yep.
I don't want to post that in the Discord because I'm not blaming other people for watching it. If you want to see what's in it, that's absolutely up to you. Like, that's totally fine. I just was like, oh, screw you. I'm not giving you the view. Because I have a very, very hard line. So, for example, today's music, in order to avoid AI music, I went back and ordered by posting date. So all your music you're hearing right now was stuff uploaded to YouTube in 2013, baby.
Yeah. Back when I was free and out of college, had no responsibilities.
I was in my 2nd year of college. Not to make you feel old, but...
Oh, I am old. I graduated college in 06.
But yeah, I did see it. I didn't really watch it, though. Yeah, so we also got a lore preview, and the only big thing from the lore preview is that Aranthius is still kicking and has set himself up in the Minerva cluster, and is basically just kind of biding his time and not breaking any rules, and everyone seems okay with this, which is baffling to me.
Reason.
Like, you would think that Helmar would go, oh yeah, nuke them. I guess it's probably a thing of, like, he can't afford to because he's got his own tithes to make.
Oh, I guess, but still, like...
Because, like, but even so, like you would think that you would go, hey, like, what I would... Well, I mean, again, we've talked about, like, well, why did you just talk to the Imperial Fist? And he's like, well, because if you say, hey, Imperial Fists, I have a Xenos problem on my world, or a Chaos problem on my world, that really hurts your ability to do your job and gets you looked very nastily at by Necromunda, which is not what you want as a planetary governor.
Right.
So... that's probably where he's going. It's like, I can't afford to just declare all-out war on this guy. As much as he'd like to.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those really funny things that I really enjoy about how the 40K lore, about how, like, very feudal the whole system is.
Yes, and it is very feudal, which is like, the king only cares about getting his crap. How you do that, he does not give a crap about.
Right.
That's an invention of much, like, actually fairly recent, like, comparatively. That's like a last 300 years, maybe even last 200 years thing, depending on where you are. That is true, Duke Muzi. Helmar might not know he's there, and we don't know that. Delok are getting something. Something long thought forgotten from Necromunda. Ooh. Cody Winnemer, hello. Yeah, the Outcast gangs have an Aranthian equipment entry. Makes me think that Aranthians might just be set to be usable as a leader with no fiddling from an arbitrator, which is good. It's a plastic kit, right?
Yes.
This song. You guys have all heard this song, right?
I can't hear it.
Oh, you can't hear it? Here, I'll turn it up. But, like, this song...
No, I mean, I can't, like, I don't have a way of hearing it.
Oh, okay.
I'm not on the stream.
Well, then I'm talking
on the stream.
Then I'm talking to chat. It's called From Russia with Love, but it's not that song, it's... Oh, you know where it's from? You know where you've heard it from? Remember the Carbot animations of StarCraft?
Oh, yeah!
This is the theme song for the Derp Fester.
Ah!
Remember the evil Infester? Dum ba dum ba dum ba dum ba dum ba dum ba da. This is his theme song. It's free on YouTube.
That is a deep cut, man.
You can't hear it? Alright, I'll turn it up a little bit more. I was like, how have I heard this before?
What a deep cut.
Let me know if the music gets too loud, guys. Barely if I'm
blaring.
Okay. Also, hello, Katie Smith. Yeah, of course we have. Imagine if Delot got a vehicle, that would be really funny. Oh my god, it's a sentient squid that you can, like, ride.
It's a buddy. It's a little buddy you can ride.
Well, no, it's a big buddy you can ride.
Okay.
That would be even better. Boom, boom. So what's everybody working on today before we do more news? Because I do have more.
I am working on a rocket battery.
You're a rocket man. And then Cody, you've got an orc.
Ready for... Yep.
I'm working on my Beast Snag Boys so we can do some stuff for the new Kill Team box that's coming out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get them all because I painted these guys a long time ago, so I'm just gonna throw my my marine juice all over them, so they look a little bit better, and then I have to base them.
Question about Dark Uprising terrain. So that's multi-level Zone Mortalis. Leaving tops unglued, how would you approach gluing pipe brackets, railings, and the like? So we, in ours, we're just gluing everything down, and the tiles themselves are not modular, but we have, like, a bunch of different tiles to build from. That's
right,
what we're doing.
Of tiles.
So for us, pipe brackets, railings, we're just gluing them all down. That might not fit yours, but I would still glue some of it down because I think they're too fiddly.
I mean, if you want to put in the time and effort and magnetize everything, like, obviously that'll make it better, but it will take a lot more time.
That makes you more powerful than us, which we know about Aluka because we've seen their stuff. But, still. Like it's a gun platform suspended under a massive floating squid monster. Okay, I think you're getting too fantastical there. I mean, that it's cool, but I'm working on this Marine because I'm still trying to figure out a custom chapter.
Flash Marine.
No!
Flash Marine.
I hate you. So I figured...
And other than white shoulder pads, I kind of like your Marshmallow Marine, or your S'mores
My
Marine.
S'mores Marine? So what color... Here he is. What color would you make the shoulder pads? Like just brown?
That or like a maroon.
Okay, maybe I'll try that.
Maroon and like tan and brown kind of go together.
So I kind of want to purposely avoid tans and browns because I do my guard in very realistic colors like that. So I want to have my Marines be something that would not be what my guard is. I want them to be brightly colored and goofy.
Like I said, I'm a little biased just because like those are like quite literally the colors I had on my Spartan in Halo 2. Like the entire time I played Halo 2, so...
I might have to zoom out a little bit because I'm having trouble keeping on camera. Or, actually what I can do is go down a little. Oh, zoom in down here. There we go. Okay. Other news. I think that's it for Games Workshop news. Certainly that's it for Necromunda news. Other news. Some people have started to receive their StarCraft miniatures games orders.
Nice.
Only a few, not everyone, but some people have, and it feels like there's nothing wrong with them, but it's not everyone yet, and I don't know if it's anybody in the United States.
I don't think it's in the U.S. because I just got an email today. That was what I was going to talk about. Thank you, Josh.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I don't care. Is that it's the container for the U.S. is arriving soon. TM.
Right.
Yeah, I got that email as well. It says like early August they should start arriving on our doorsteps.
Right.
Actually played Halo 1 with the remake. Can't believe there's a whole second enemy faction. You know, I bought it, and I haven't played the Master Chief Collection yet. I really should. To get because I bought Flashpoint because I really like playing Flashpoint.
It is a good game. I like it a lot.
I really like Flashpoint mechanically, and like I played Halo at slumber parties when I was growing up.
Yeah.
That's the only time I ever played Halo.
Yeah, I mean,
I sunk a lot of hours into Halo.
So you two both ordered StarCraft TMG, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Yes.
I jumped on the pre-order bandwagon.
I ordered the starter box and the
Protoss add-on?
I got the Protoss starter as well, and then I bought Zeratul, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Zeratul. Yeah, I know him from... So here's the thing. For a little while, I played Heroes of the Storm.
Okay.
The
so
Blizzard,
you would be familiar with some of the characters.
The Blizzard MOBA. So I know a lot of the characters of StarCraft. Also, I watched the Carbot animations. So I know StarCraft of that. But otherwise...
I mean, that is really funny, that your relationship with StarCraft.
Yeah, it's completely like through secondhand media.
Yeah. So
I know Zeratul is, very squishy, and if you can get him when he's in his dive, he'll die. And Talissar is an absolute jerk who I hate.
Man.
Sorry, I just hate fighting Talissar so much!
Well, Heroes of the Storm is dead now, so you don't have to worry about it.
Kind of. It's actually got a lot of people playing it still, and they still...
Does it?
Yeah.
It's got like a whole 2 devs locked in the basement working on it.
I don't think it gets any new content anymore. I know it's dead content-wise, but like the servers are still up. People still play it.
Oh, I had no idea the servers are still around.
Yeah, and you can still, they'll still sell you things for it.
Good for them.
They still do events. Just no
those
new
2 developers.
Yeah, just no new heroes.
Just,
I don't even think it's 2. Well, that being said,
basically just keep they keep the servers running basically, and bugs that come up.
That was also like before the recent round of Microsoft's AI powered layoffs. Who after that, who knows? Because I know Blizzard did get hit.
Oh, true. Yeah. Well, internet's dead, so it's fine.
We gotta do Thrall skin. Okay, good. I was never good at Thrall.
For internet too.
I always played Greymane because I liked being an assassin, but I liked being able to shoot and die, and melee, and Greyman could do both, even though he's actually not very good, apparently.
Well, here's the thing, Josh. When you're in the bottom rankings, it doesn't matter what you
Oh
play.
yeah, no, I never
Anything.
I never got anywhere in the... I'm bad at... Like, I am capital B bad at MOBAs.
Me too.
But HOTS was better for that than a lot of MOBAs because it was designed to be more accessible.
Yes, it was. I had at one point in my life made the mistake of trying to play League of Legends.
I've never tried. I refuse. I refuse.
And
I have a funny story for League.
Uh-oh.
A guy at work was trying to get me to play it like for weeks, and I finally like caved, and I downloaded it the weekend that they got hacked. So like their servers were down, like everything was like I couldn't play the game, and I was like, well, this is my sign to not touch this game.
Yeah, sorry, Jeff. God said no.
Yeah, and then instead I went and played a bunch of Dota 2.
Oh, I mean that's just League with different, you know.
That's just League, but you learn Russian while you play.
Yeah.
You know.
Other non-Games Workshop news, but also video game related news. Video game related miniatures news, I should say.
Yes.
Pre-orders for the XCOM tabletop game went up today.
I so want there to be a joke dice in there that's like a D100 but does not have 90 through 100 on it.
It just has,
And
stops at 89.
I really need that to happen so badly.
It looks really good. The price point is fine. I think it's like $245 for like absolutely everything, which is like 3 factions. Because there's the main faction, of course, there's XCOM, there's aliens, and there's like I don't know if it's a different faction because I haven't looked into it because I don't want to spend the money right now with Necromunda coming out, unfortunately. But there's also like a separate set of miniatures, which is like the chrysalids and the other like non-controllable.
You know, as far as like games tabletop to virtual goes, like XCOM is a perfect candidate for that, and surprised it hasn't happened sooner.
Yeah, we've been talking about it for years. Yeah, well, I believe 95% was the actual cap. I think you could not get higher than 95%. But I personally won't be getting into it. Mostly because of timing. I might get into it later if it ever comes to our store. I'll probably pick it up.
Yeah.
But not getting into it right now, mostly because Necromunda's right around the corner. And I need to save my money.
Yep, that's where I am too.
But it looks interesting that they're doing it, and the prices are reasonable. Modifius's plastics are fine. Their resins are better, but then they're resin, so kind of pick your poison.
Right.
Their resins are on par with GW. Their plastics aren't, but the plastics are cheap. And I kind of like that they have both options.
It's fair. It gives you, you know, you can spend what you want.
Well, some people don't care. Like, some people are not minis quality snobs, and they do not give a crap.
Right.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
gameplay...
the plastics still aren't bad. Like, the Fallout Wasteland Warfare stuff's pretty good.
Oh, they're fine. They're just not quite GW.
Sure.
They're also not GW cost, so...
Right. It's one of those things where, you know, especially when you start crossing into, like, miniature/board game territory where the quality of the miniatures stops being as important.
Right.
And, you know, it's like, what was that? So, I don't know if you guys remember from, it was probably about a decade ago now, Kingdom Death Monster.
I mean, it's still around, but yeah.
Yeah. And, like, that was what that game was, what that board game was, what, $1,000 or something ridiculous.
I believe it's $899 right now.
So, because the minis, I guess, are great, but I hear the game is absolute garbage, though.
I hear the game is just it's more like it's fine. It's just very punishing, and it's kind of designed to be brutal. You're kind of designed to lose a bunch and slowly build up.
It's like Dark Souls. Like tabletop.
Okay, I'm changing the music. I'm not listening to Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Well, royalty free.
It is, but as a former music major, I'm not doing Hallelujah. Sorry, I've done it too many times in real life.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Now give us some cash.
Hey, I thought someone would give. I thought someone would give it to the bit, but they didn't. But yeah, also in news that is also tabletop to digital is they revealed the Helldivers Warhammer 40K war bond.
Yes, as I
and
said,
all the stuff that's in it.
As I said on the Discord, you know, Darktide players, very happy for you. You got a Meltagun before we did.
Yep.
I personally,
that Meltagun is going back in time to the other iteration of Meltagun, how it's perceived, with a long, narrow beam of almost plasma.
Yep.
Games Workshop doesn't know what a Meltagun looks like. Though, of course, they can just say that it's a different pattern Meltagun, so it works.
Yeah, like it can be whatever you want.
Yeah. And it's also in Helldivers, so it doesn't have to work at all like a 40K one, so...
I think there's a book out there that they say canonically, like, it has a setting to where it can be like a shotgun blast or a narrow beam.
Oh, okay.
At least on certain patterns.
Yeah, so
I mean that's a post thing added to cover for the fact that they portrayed it in different ways.
Yeah, for sure, 100%.
Which is fine. I don't mind.
Yeah, it's okay. I am not going to get to Trekkie levels of specifics about how this phaser works.
No.
But I think it's fun regardless, getting some Cadian armor.
Yeah.
The medium armor looks way better than the heavy armor. I don't like the heavy armor at all. It doesn't look very 40K-y to me. And then the bolt pistol looks very faithful. I don't care if it's good or not. I'll be using it.
Absolutely.
Because that's the thing. Like, if it's really faithful, if you're putting it in a game with other weapons, it won't be good.
Uh-huh.
But that, you know, the point is to make it fun.
Right.
I think the bolt pistol would be good. You know, it's still shooting explosive rounds.
Oh, yeah, no, it's good for the 6 rounds you can fit in it.
Yeah.
Sure.
No, it's like we talked a couple weeks ago about Darktide, about how Darktide does a really good job of explaining to you how a bolt gun actually isn't that great.
Right, but it's, at the same time, it is great and hilariously fun to use.
Yes. It has very much it does two different things. One, it's not great, especially if you're playing on higher difficulties, where you need to be able to move and reload and do stuff. But it's also incredibly fun to fire for 1.5 seconds.
And also, if you're the heretic who gets hit by the bolt and just detonates, it doesn't matter that it's not very good.
Yeah, that's true. For that heretic, it really was a great weapon.
Right, it's like, well...
But I also find it funny too that the to talk a little bit more about the Darktide bolt gun, that you can clearly tell it's like a lesser quality bolt gun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and
it's not an Astartes bolt gun. It's
like parts kind of rattle around on it, and I always thought that was kind of funny. But yeah,
it's not mastercrafted.
No,
certainly isn't. But yeah, it's the warbond looks really great. There's the skins for your vehicles, and the melt of mine is interesting. I didn't know what kind of throwable they were going to do, if it was going to be a crack grenade or if it was going to be like a melt bomb type thing, and they went with the more melt bomby thing. So, but I am I guess there's already orbital strikes, but I guess they could have done something else, a different kind of orbital strike. I don't know. Like, you've already got kind of a lance strike with the laser, but anyway, it looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah,
I love Helldivers.
Just have a virus bomb.
Oh yeah,
and all of the Terminate.
Yeah.
Oh man, virus strike. Oh man, it would be like the napalm strike, but with gas.
But
oh
green,
yeah, that'd be
yeah.
good. The napalm strike, the Team Killer 2000. I just hang my head in shame when we're on an extract and someone calls a napalm strike right on extract. I'm like, why did you do that?
Because trolling. Let me see other news I had written down. Another game release that some people have been looking forward to is a little game called Orion, I believe.
Oh,
which is a 6mm skirmish game about ships.
a 6.
Yeah, it is 6mm, but more skirmishy. It's about
Interesting.
salvaging things, and yeah, it looks pretty interesting. It's kind of more like hard sci-fi, so not a lot of space magic.
Okay.
It's get your little ships in there, salvage something, and get out. And of course, the other player's trying to do the same. Notable for being one of those games that is both buyable physically and printable.
Ooh, okay.
I don't think
That's
I'm
immediately more interesting to me.
Yes, yeah. If it was only physical, I would not be interested. It is made by the same folks who make Drop Fleet Commander, so tabletop.
Oh, okay.
And Death Ray Designs.
Okay, yeah.
So kind of designed to be used with their like 6mm ranges. It looks very interesting. I'm going to keep an eye on it. I don't think I'm backing the game found that's going right now because, again, money.
Right. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff, and there's just not enough money to go around.
Nope.
Lots of cool Kickstarters. You showed me that one for the terrain.
Yes, the Zorp was doing a Gothic terrain
Yeah.
Kickstarter. I think that ended today or yesterday.
Okay.
Again, didn't back because I don't need more terrain STLs, honestly. But it was a very good deal, looked like.
Yeah, it did. I have a. I also tend to collect terrain STLs.
Yep.
I've printed maybe 10% of them.
The reason I didn't on this case especially was it's the I hate to use the term generic because it's not generic. It's the 40k ruins.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Like it's more of that, which is fine, but I have so much of that already.
Right.
There's a folding terrain set that I want to get that I don't know if it's the same one that you have, Kevin, but they're actually selling like the physical stuff, so I don't have to print it myself.
Oh, they are.
They made an orc one.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
And it's actually not that expensive for like a full table, like $150 roughly.
Well, that's not bad at all. No. That's fine.
I think that's it. All I had written down for news.
Yeah, that's what I got.
I wanted to, figure we'll do that every Thursday now, which is kind of talk about the news, because we don't really have time to do that. We originally, here's some behind the scenes for you all. Originally, that was the point of the channel, was to be like a mini news channel specifically. But the big issue we always hit and continue to hit, and as just exemplified by the whole thing with the Dramatis Personae, is that you film a news video and then you put it out, and even if you're only a day behind, which takes a lot of work and effort to get it out just in a day, whoops, stuff changes.
Yep. And at present, we're just not set up to react that fast.
Nope. And also, it is another layer when so much of the news is just Games Workshop.
That is also a good point.
Precisely, Valhalla.
Hence the Rundown Dimensions Rundown, yes. And everyone can go check Warcom. That's one of the reasons why when we do like Necromunda news videos, we don't just report like what's in it. We try and talk about what it actually means. Like, okay, let's read between the lines. You know, what do these rules changes actually mean? Like, what's the... And that's where our niche has kind of fallen, because, just reporting that Games Workshop says, this.
Yeah, it's not by itself terribly interesting.
I mean, it is valuable for some people. We are not Auspex Tactics. But even then, Auspex Tactics, and I have a lot of respect for Auspex Tactics, by the way, because what I'm about to say sounds like I'm not ragging on him, and I'm not. Because, all of his videos are slideshows, but the point of Auspex Tactics is it's incredibly easy to digest and read. There's no guff, there's no fluff. It's bam, bam, bam. And when he does his news reactions, he does break down what it means for, like, the 40k meta, right? Like, he draws on his incredible well of knowledge and his incredible understanding of the game to be like, well, here's what this probably means for how this is going to work out. So nothing but respect for him. But we're not that fast.
Yet.
No. That is true. And part of it is that is his full-time job, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he works from home, whereas we have to schedule.
Yep.
Studio.
Which is something you can do when your videos are slideshows. Again, not knocking him, nothing, but
No, certainly not. Just creators. It is a surprisingly crowded creator space for the size of the hobby.
Yes. Actually, really like the Auspex tactics. His videos are very often like, well, here's what we think it might be, but they're not, sensational.
My least favorite are always the more sensational ones.
Yeah, but they
don't jive with that particular type of attitude.
But they get views, so.
They do. But I have principles, Josh.
Do you?
They're loose, and there's not many of them, but I have a few, and I stick to those. Just ask my former Games Workshop manager.
Yeah, Auspex. The reason Auspex succeeds and his skill is that he is both very fast and very informative, right?
Right. Yeah, he's good at what he does, no doubt.
And I also don't know if there's a lot of room for more than one of that in the space.
Yeah, how many times do you want to hear the same analysis of the 40k meta? And
well, if you're super into 40k, I imagine that you do watch multiple,
I guess that's fair.
Lots of different because then you're trying to break in. Okay, this person says this, but maybe he missed something,
Right. No, that's fair. That is a good point.
It's not like I don't read the Goonhammer articles in Necromunda. I do, just after I do the video on them. And there are times when I would do a tier list or whatever, and then go, okay, now I'm going to go read what Goonhammer had to say, and then I go, oh, I didn't think of that. Dang. Darn it. This track is funky.
Thanks, Josh, because we need the accompaniment with the music. That's really important.
Well, Cody can't hear, so I wanted this for him.
Oh, it's for him. It's for him. Got it. Understood. All right.
Well, next time I'll tell you to plug your ear, so you don't have to listen to it.
Thank you. Did Kevin hear the music?
I don't know.
I always hear the music.
Oh, okay. Hearing the music that nobody hears?
Oh, I don't know. I just never ask anybody if they hear it or not. I always get weird looks.
It was a Sweeney Todd reference.
Sorry, my musical theater library isn't up to date.
Attend to the tale of Sweeney Todd.
Oh, God, please don't do this.
We're gonna get copyright struck.
Hey, you should take it as a compliment if your singing gets us copyright struck.
True.
That is fair.
But yeah, I'm really excited for what's coming up for Necromunda. I was just talking to Cody about it when I was in earlier, and I'm excited to do our Secundus, however that ends up shaping up. Get my squats ready to defend the exclusion zone.
Yeah, we should probably get our hands on the book next week, I think.
Uh-huh.
And I am very excited to take a peek. Oh, dang it, Josh. I used the wrong color. Fudge.
Don't do that.
Yeah, I was like, wait, why is this white not matching? I was like, oh yeah, because I didn't use white, I used ivory.
Or I'll put you in the water cremator.
How does that work? Is that like the pear? Is that like the pear wiggler?
So, all right. So I shared the video, so you can go look at it. No, I just shared the video. I shared the stills. Because I thought that it was too lurid to share the video. But I got an advertisement for a water cremation system for humans, and not for pets. I mean, I guess you could put a pet in it, but I mean, a human was the
target audience.
The advertisement, yeah. So So I got an advertisement for that, and it is a steel tub with a lid on it, and it rocks back and forth, and you open it up, and there's a soup inside.
That's wrong. Like, yeah, there's a lot of things wrong with that. Pretty sure that's how you make cornstarch. First off,
it has to smell horrendous.
Yeah, biologically, that's not good. Like, that's not safe or sanitary or sane.
Well, they were.
You can't sing Sweeney Todd and then immediately crap on human soup.
At least she cooked them. That's what I'm getting at. Like,
well, I think
it's a cremator. It cooks them too.
Also, they were the bad guys.
Yeah, but they're highly romanticized.
No, the point of that show is that the most evil person in it is Mrs. Lovett.
Well, that's true.
Yeah,
yes.
They went and cast Johnny Depp, and he's like,
Well, I haven't seen that version, and I refuse to.
That's the only version I'm familiar with.
Well, I'm sorry. You know who played Mrs. Lovett in the stage show, right?
No.
Angela Lansbury. From Murder, She Wrote.
I guess that makes sense. But back to the human. But back to the
But back to the corpse starch maker.
This is something I can talk about with authority. It advertises itself as a burnless way to dispose of human remains. As better for the environment.
And where does your authority come in on this?
Don't worry about that. That's not the important part of this conversation. So, I mean, it shows it, and then there's a soup, and there's bones in the soup, and so it's like it doesn't do it all the way. I guess because you just left with bones now, and soup. So
what are you supposed to do with the soup? Is my question.
They didn't show that part.
That's the problem. It's like you can't just throw it away. Are you just supposed to bury it?
You just dump it over like plants, and then they grow really strong.
Pour it into the storm drain.
That's my area of expertise, and that's illegal and bad.
Ask, Josh, I feel like the less plausible deniability we have.
Look, I won't say what I didn't spend some money on, but
look, you should tell us what you didn't spend money on, because I need to know that you didn't buy the soup maker.
Again, Josh, plausible deniability.
Look, everyone's already wondering why Mitchell isn't here.
Soup.
Gang ideas, Sweeney Todd and the Sloppers. There you go. That would be actually a great idea, to make Sweeney Todd and, a slopper there or whatever. That's Mrs. Lovett.
And then it's just cute. But yeah, so that's what Instagram delivered to me. My algorithm is healing.
It's Orlock. Have a little Orlock.
I need to get that glow in there.
YouTube has stopped playing the music, and as soon as I get this paint layer on, I'm going to go check why.
You got copyright struck.
Already.
Copyright struck on royalty-free music. Wouldn't even surprise me.
Yeah, where you stop?
Are you still listening?
Oh no, for some reason it doesn't keep going to the next page.
Oh, so
that's very strange.
Then how can you have you know?
I mean,
you have to make a playlist.
I don't think it's meant to be used for streams. I think it's meant to be used for videos.
Oh. Well, tough luck, YouTube. We're using it for this. We're breaking the mold.
Only shooting stars break the mold, is what I've heard.
What the hell is that from?
Also, All-Star, only shooting stars break the mold.
And they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming.
Yeah.
You've seen Shrek.
Yes, I have seen Shrek. That doesn't mean I have a photographic memory. I don't think my daughter's seen Shrek.
Oh, good. You can spare her the horror.
No, what is the horror about Shrek is his online presence.
That's fair.
That is a true horror of Shrek. I can show you true. I spare you my worst things.
That's a Cold War you don't want to start, Kevin.
Oh, it's not going to stay cold for very long.
Yeah, I guess that's right. I should say we are in a Cold War, and you don't want that war to go hot. Nobody wins. Nobody wins that. That just is both of us in straitjackets. Mumbling to ourselves.
Look, when you've been to the Instagram farlands.
Is that a Minecraft Farlands reference?
It is.
Oh my god.
I'm an internet person. I can say that.
I didn't get a single comment on my little Minecraft Easter egg I put in the video.
Oh.
Which video?
Wrong audience.
Which video? The Necromunda one?
The Necromunda rules.
I only had that playing in the background, so I didn't see it. Now I gotta go look for it.
Nah.
Welcome to the internet. Have a look around.
Please don't. It's not okay here.
Would you like to fight for civil rights or tweet a racial slur?
Look, all I'm happy is that my grandparents died long before the internet became a thing. I'm happy for it because seeing other people's grandparents on the internet is makes me very sad.
So many jokes I could make
Sorry.
that it's not gonna make there.
Didn't want to bring the stream down.
You can filter that out on your websites, Kevin.
I choose not to. I choose to inhale the internet raw.
Oh, okay, yeah,
unfiltered.
that's kind of like. Well, there's your problem. There's a solution to this, you know.
I wasn't asking for solutions, Josh. I like the darkness.
This one's bopping.
Oh.
Alright, so now that he's dry, chat, and I guess you too. What do you think of this color scheme on Marines? Is this a good Marine chapter scheme here, where it's kind of like a brick red with gold trim and black on some of the other bits?
Yeah, that looks very Marine-y to me.
So what I'm looking for is visually appealing-ish, and then also doesn't immediately make you think of an existing chapter.
Flesh tears.
Yeah.
Is that Flesh Terrors? Did I just reinvent Flesh Terrors?
I mean, Flesh Terror's red's a little bit darker, but it's pretty close.
Do they still have... Are the gold... I mean, I know, because, as far as using primary colors, that you can't avoid. So, do they also have the black and the gold?
Black... Yeah, the black shoulder pads.
Their veterans sometimes have gold trim on the shoulders, but typically they're just black.
Dang it. Okay. I will say that the red is more, in real life, a brick red than it is the Flesh Terrors red, which is, almost a purplish.
Again, yeah, you can see it on camera. It's definitely dark. Flesh Terrors are definitely a little more darker, burgundy, maroon, whatever.
Okay.
They could get away with it. I mean, I think it looks good. They're
Yeah,
good color.
it's a yeah.
I mean, nothing new under the sun, right? Like at the end of the day, trying to think, trying to seek something that is literally wholly original is a fool's errand.
And if you find it, it probably doesn't look good.
Right. Yeah, like, you know,
Or
Marines.
it takes forever to paint.
Yeah. Marines are what they are for a
Start getting
reason.
into those like quadrant colors and stuff.
I refuse to do a split or quad color. I just no.
Same.
I will not do that.
Same.
Coward.
Yeah, sure. I don't see you over there painting howling griffins.
No, because I'm painting chorfs.
Coward, says the man painting ultramarines.
Hey, it's brave to be an ultramarine. There's not many people that will take
That is said with
leap
the
of
same
faith.
tone of someone saying it's brave to be straight on the internet. You know that? As an Ultramarines player, I am the true oppressed minority.
I mean, they do get a lot of hate.
Thank you, Cody. Thank you. Man, I feel oppressed.
Yeah, you feel oppressed with all your brand new characters. You have more data sheets in
But
Ultramarines.
to be fair, they didn't have a lot of like solo characters that weren't legends before this. They had Calgar and Gilliman for the longest
Yeah,
time.
they had to put them all in Legends because of how many they had. Why can't I hold all these characters, says the Ultramarine.
That's in the past. Now
Oh,
they only have like 6, and then they're getting a special chapter-only thing for the grander Space Marines release.
so you're saying... I'm not going to keep making that metaphor.
I feel really upset.
Look, I actually...
Okay,
now
here's
you
your equal attention cake, Kevin.
Thank you. Thank you.
I actually don't dislike Ultramarines. I actually think they... I mean, again, like, Ultramarines are the poster boys for a reason, which is that color scheme looks good and is easy to paint.
Yeah.
It's actually why I was kind of surprised when they actually had the guts to go Blood Angels, because red is actually kind of a hard color to paint.
Well, that's why the emotional support blueberries were there, just in case
Yes, yes.
you felt a little scared by red. So,
Ultramarines have more named character data sheets than Drukhari have total data sheets. I don't think that's true anymore, unless you count the Legends ones.
Yeah, I think like that's what I'm saying. Like I think most of them are in Legends, so because everybody would dog on Ultramarines whenever a Space Marines release would happen because they were all painted like Ultramarines, but they're not Ultramarine specific. They're just painted like them.
Yeah, and they're painted like that because
seems like they had too many.
that color scheme allows for all the bits and bobs to be painted in ways that are attractive and appealing. Because you can paint the leathers in browns or blacks, and then the whites still pop, and then the golds still pop and go with the blue. Whereas if you put the red on the gold on the red, the gold doesn't pop as much. Just the way, you know, light physics
and
works.
Valhalla Melta is counting legends, to be fair. I feel like that's cheating.
Because, like, I mean, I guess Kevin being the Ultramarines player, like, how many active ones do you have now? You have Calgar, Gilliman,
Titus.
Titus.
If you want, all right. So here's the thing: if you want to count each of the members of his friends
I
as
don't
a named
think that
character,
counts.
okay.
Also, half of them aren't even Ultramarines.
Yeah,
half of them
'cause-
are humans.
Then you could argue that Red Corsairs have more named characters than the other Chaos Space Marine now.
Right.
No fair.
They don't get any haze.
Okay, so we will go down that road. But yeah, I think it's and then we're getting they do have Sicarius.
Ah, Kato Sicarius. Yes.
And I think and Tigerius.
Oh yeah, the Librarian. I did forget about it.
And I think that's all the named characters. Because there's no more Chaplain Cassius. dead.
Oh, was
Yeah,
he,
I think,
was
I
he
think
dead?
that's it.
Yeah, but when they were getting all the hate, I don't think Sicarius was out yet. I think that was just like because it started when they got their new Calcar.
Yes, the fifth iteration of Calgar.
I think that one was because it was yet another plastic Calgar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and there is a Uriel Ventress.
And that one,
He's
and
not
that one I will
Legends.
meme on because we did not need another new plastic Calgar.
No, but they had to member bury him into back into his Terminator armor. So because that's the classic Calgar look. Or not, okay, not the classic Calgar look. It's the classic 4th edition Calgar look. So the one that they're trying to ape the member berries on with this edition. I'm so glad South Park did that bit. Member berries have been a very useful phrase for me.
Oh yeah, I remember.
I don't.
Okay, well that's fine, Josh. Then you can just talk about musical theater then.
Oh, I'm sorry that I know musical theater more than I know flippin' South Park.
Oh, I'm Josh. I'm so cultured. Bat.
I didn't say I was cultured.
We're gonna have a for real like fight on air here. It's not gonna be exciting, guys. So you know.
South Park was just the
We'll
one
put
show.
some
It's like the one show I wasn't allowed to watch as a kid. That's
Well,
where my mom
that
drew the
means you weren't
line.
trying hard enough.
Admittedly, I wasn't. I've never been a TV guy.
I was raised by my TV. That probably shows.
I wasn't very censored in what television I could watch.
Nope, nobody was home, so I watched whatever I felt like.
Same. Which did include South Park.
Oh yeah, and when MTV was good. Beavis and Butthead formed my knowledge of what it meant to be an older kid. That's not good. But in a way it is. Beavis and Butthead learned a lot of valuable lessons.
Did they?
Well, they didn't learn them, but they were presented to them.
They were presented in a way that the viewer should learn.
Yes! Just have to let Beavis and Butthead into your heart. Come to Butthead.
Or your bunghole.
Or your Thank you. See? We met on common ground now. Bunghole.
See, the only problem with name tank commanders is that then you feel like you have to take them, and there's so many points. I am a different kind of weird purist, where I actually kind of miss the days when you didn't really bring named characters.
So this is an interesting topic, actually, because it was a shift at some point, and I think we talked about this on one of the Necromunda episodes you and I recorded recently. At least touched on this topic, is or maybe it was last time on your stream. But anyway, regardless, the thing that's really interesting about it is that yes, at one point, like 40K was very much like you're playing a battle and it's happening somewhere nameless that doesn't matter, right?
Right.
Like that was very much like the kind of the vibe and the feel. Like it was very much the epitome or the presentation of the like you will not be missed poster thing that was at the front of every 40K main rule book for who knows how long. And it kind of started in the War Machine era. The thing that was like when War Machine first came out, that I thought was so alien to me when the War Machine first edition from Privateer Press, for those that don't know, came out, is that there were no generic characters, that it was only named characters. And so you were always playing a named character. And that was so alien to me when I got into that game. And then around the Mark III period for War Machine, when War Machine was getting really popular and 40K was kind of in its waning phase, around 7th edition, I noticed that when 8th edition and such started coming around, that there was a big shift towards playing named characters. Like, main characters were a big part of playing your 40K army. And because there were no more restrictions on like points levels or anything else, like you could just always play your named character, and it was no longer as like verboten to play your named character in any given game. Like, that's when Mortarion came out as a model. Guilliman had come out with a model in the previous edition, but yeah, it no longer. Now the window has kind of shifted, the perspective has kind of shifted for your game, where your game is now supposed to be like, each game you play is like a really important pinnacle battle that decides the fate of a planet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's why those characters are there.
It would be interesting to know if that was like a response to War Machine or just a response to different cultural forces, because if you want to go macro, there's also kind of a thing with, for lack of a better term, superhero culture. Like, characters who are named and the accompanying lore is increasingly the focus of products you buy. And cynically, the reason for that is because that is things you can control and own and copyright, right?
Yeah.
And this is why I'm always very hesitant to care too much about lore, which is very strange for someone who knows a lot of it, which is lore can be kind of a trap to add false depth.
Okay, interesting. This is the first time I've heard that perspective.
Yeah, so is the reason why companies really like you, because here's the thing, lore, like, is very, very, very strange. People will talk about, oh, I love the lore. The lore doesn't actually mean a dang thing. Lore is completely made up. It is this weird knowledge that you gain that makes you feel more attached to a universe, or in this case, in this context, increasingly a property, right? An IP. IP holders love lore because it adds things that they can draw from and can
monetize.
Yeah, monetize. And then it also, for the people engaging with it, it's a way to engage in something that feels like it matters, but actually really doesn't. Because if we're being very honest here, and this is called the Wikipedia problem. Because Star Wars was the first property to actually have this go off like this, where it becomes a tool of, yeah, lore can become a tool of cultural coming together, but it can also be used as a tool for stifling. And the problem is that that's a tipping point where eventually the lore becomes end all be all. And that's
I understand.
That's kind of why, like, for whatever problems you have with the Star Wars sequels, which I have plenty, I didn't like most of them anyway. We're not gonna get into that, but the decision to jettison the extended universe, yes, it was a financial decision, but it was also a good decision.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
And 40K kind of has that problem where it's like the lore can become stifling. And where people will use it, I mean, yeah, some people, and now, I don't want to say that lore itself can be, like, gatekeepy. Some people will use it to gatekeep, but those people are going to use something anyway, right?
Right.
Like, the people who go, well, you don't know the lore, or, yeah, well, you're a 40K fan? You don't know the lore. It's like, yeah, whatever, who cares? But those people were going to find a reason to do that anyway, so I don't hold that against it. But,
sure.
As someone who's a massive fan of, like, Lord of the Rings, which has, might be the proto lore property, right? Because Tolkien was very prolific, and lore can be a very dangerous road to focus on. And I think that focusing on it is often a path fraught with peril.
Okay.
Because I feel like there is a difference between lore and story. Lore does not have, like, lore has characters, but lore is often very inherently anti-character growth, anti-character arc.
That's a
lore
yes.
is very
I see what you're saying.
lore
Yeah.
is a break. It is a static point in a universe. And we see this happen all the time. Oh, well, they added something new that violates the lore. Yes, like, but also new things can happen. Lore does not let new things happen, right? Like, lore does not let
Yeah.
anything be undiscovered. And 40k has its own particular issues with that, where it is inherently a static universe, which I think is why the lore functions so well with it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you want an example of a universe where the grappling between lore and things happening is very different take, you have to look at Star Trek. Which, for better or for worse, the lore has kept moving, right? Things have happened and things have changed. At one point, like, I forget, I don't know exactly what it was like, I think it was in Discovery, due to a series of kind of stupid events, but all of the fuel in the universe exploded at the same time. And it was like this apocalyptic scenario, that then led to them having to find new ways to do warp travel.
Mm-hmm.
And that kind of thing, of course, upset a lot of people, because it's like, well, that's not the lore. The lore is warp. The lore is you have dilithium cores which make warp travel. It's like, well, no, all the dilithium exploded. And I kind of get why, as a writer, you would want to do that. I don't have a really good, concise point for this, except that I'm always very suspicious of over adherence to lore, right?
That's very interesting. I that's really interesting. I'll have to keep that in my memory bank. I never heard that perspective before.
I can find some resources over it. The term lore, not story, I cannot remember who wrote that. Duke Moosey brings up AOS, discovering one of the writers to the current AOS lores of YouTubers. Neat. I didn't realize that. That is funny. And also wrote for the RPGs. By the way, the Soulbound RPG is a wonderful resource for, I mean, I'm good. And this is somewhat ironic for quote unquote lore, but stories, world building, and there is a difference between world building and lore.
Yes, I agree with that.
And that's always the challenge. And 40k used to, in the day, kind of have more of a focus on unreliable narrator.
Yes.
People still talk about 40k as if it has that, but the reality is that in universe 40k from Games Workshop, that's completely jettisoned. Games Workshop doesn't talk about that at all. And here's the thing: if your universe is built on unreliable narrator, you do have to talk about that in universe, right? Sure. Or talk about it in your books. You can't just write a bunch of crap and then say, but it's an unreliable narrator. Like, that's the whole only talking about it in a meta context doesn't make it exist.
That's fair, yeah.
And GW has long since abandoned that concept, right?
Yeah,
But
I'm trying to think of a recent anything recent that would corroborate there being an unreliable narrator perspective on the universe, and I just can't seem to remember one.
The last thing I can think of is Kane.
Yeah.
And the way that Cyphus Kane books have that is that the actual Cell story is, I can't remember the Shell story, I can't remember the name of the Inquisitor or whatever who's like reading these documents, right? And they have those footnotes.
Right.
Which are like, well, this is a bunch of bullcrap. That's how you establish that. That's how you could do that.
Exactly.
And I believe Cyphus Kane is the last time I can think of where they've done that.
Well, he got a model recently.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And it is worth noting that, by the way, that Cyphus Kane is one of the most popular and enduring of the 40k stories, probably for that reason.
Right.
Among many others.
They're genuinely funny.
Yeah.
Which is hard to do. Like, I don't know if they're funny for people who aren't into 40k, but they're definitely funny for people who are into 40k.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not an anti-lore soapbox. I love lore, but
no,
I
totally understand what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm very, very, very adamant that lore should never, ever be used to stop you from doing anything you want to do.
and that's a perspective I totally 100% agree with. When I see
Same.
people post paint jobs or conversions of stuff, and there's and there people will comment about like, well, that's not how it is in the lore and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, shut the f up. That's not. You are missing the point of the hobby.
Oh, don't get me wrong, Deus Musi. I don't mean to defend that or almost anything in Star Trek Discovery, but because like, for those who aren't aware, it was because a child who had while he was in the womb, his mom had been exposed to the ore that was the fuel, and then he had a special connection with it, and then he had a nightmare, and then he cried, and it blew up all the fuel in the universe. It makes no sense. It's very, very badly done. Don't get me wrong. But that's just an example of, like, for Star Trek has, in the original series, like, we were at war with the Klingons, and then in Next Generation, we're not. And then it's the Borg, and that is whatever the many problems with Trek. It does move, right? The story. And, yeah.
So that is an interesting point too, because that is a sticking point with people who are, with people on both sides of kind of the 40K divide when it comes to the storyline and whatnot, is, I've been involved in this game since, 2002. And so I remember when the lore was very much like the universe is very stagnant, and it is, we're in perpetual darkness and there's no hope and anything like that. And then when it comes to, modern 40K, where they actually do, if somewhat plottingly, do actually move the story at least somewhat.
Right.
And and I can understand both sides of the discussion, because on one side, it feels like, well, it's not the 40K story moving forward defeats the purpose of 40K as a setting.
Yeah.
And I sympathize with that perspective also. But then the other side of me is like, well, yes, but like it stops being interesting too.
Right. Quick shout out. Hello, Code Monkey, you just realized you're live. Code Monkey, do you remember who it was that said that the difference between story and lore? Because we were talking about that, and I can't remember who that was. You might know. Yeah, I do think somehow Palpatine lived as maybe a line that. Well, and that's a great example of the. I mean, I do not want to get into Star Wars discussion, please, but that was because that was a reaction to. Oh no, we're moving too far away from the lore. How do we get back? We ground ourselves into things that are fully in the lore. Nope, Palpatine's the actual bad guy. And spoiler, the main character is actually his kid clone thing. Like, everything is actually still don't worry, everything in Star Wars is still about the Skywalkers. It's fine, right? That's a refusal to move away from established lore. Because, there was in the original extended universe, the Palpatine cloned himself like 6 different times, I think.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like
the extended universe for the Star Wars quote unquote legends is wild.
Oh
There's
god,
some crazy stuff in there.
Yeah, and like Luke and the Luke with 2 U's, and the zombies, and yeah, so that's kind of what I mean. It's like the showrunners in that case, the writers, and by writers I mean J.J. Abrams, because this is what J.J. Abrams does. It's like, oh no, we have to. I can only do, I can't do anything original. When do we get the hobby hangout stream of painting High School Federation red shirts? I do love me my Star Trek, but bigger Luke. Wait, no, sorry. Which one's the conspiracy theory that because of Mark Hamill's car crash? I don't remember.
Oh Lord, we're getting real deep now.
Do you know that one?
No.
So Mark Hamill was in an unfortunate car accident between New Hope and Empire, which is why he gets punched in the face by a Wampa at the beginning of Empire.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
To explain the scars.
Yes. There is a weird, I think it's like an in-universe conspiracy theory, but it's also an out-of-universe conspiracy theory that like the Luke in Empire Strikes Back is not the same Luke from the first movie. And that is designated by Luke because he's taller. Like there's this thing of like, oh, he's taller or whatever. And that's why it's called Bigger Luke.
That's hilarious.
Now, Luke with 2 U's is from the extended universe where someone cloned Luke, and I've said Luke so many times it stops feeling like a real world. Real word.
Anymore.
Yeah, and that's a different thing where someone cloned Luke Skywalker in universe, and they designated that by Luke with 2 U's.
That is absolutely hilarious.
The fact that I just explained all that to the soundtrack of William Tell Overture makes it very funny. Because that was what was playing in the background. And then, of course, yeah, there's the other problem of how did somehow Palpatine lived? How? Fortnite. Remember when they did that? Remember when they put the explanation for how a character lived into Fortnite? Because they were trying to make a multimedia thing? What, Kevin? You don't like Fortnite?
I have no strong opinions about Fortnite. It's just but it's just funny. I'm trying to think of, there was another game or not. I'm trying to think of something else. There was something else where they tried that same multimedia thing where they put important story beats in other media. I can't remember if it was a movie or a game. I'm trying to remember. But like they put the important story beats in something completely unrelated, but if you didn't watch or read it, then you missed out on an important part. I'll find it.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Puppet Master, you know.
Yes!
They put very important story beats in the comics. They didn't. I've never read the Puppet Master comics. I know they existed, though.
So, but yeah,
this guy should have red eyes.
Every time that type of attempt has been done, it's not ever worked out well.
No.
I mean, sometimes things are made for fan service, and that's perfectly fine. Like, you know, if something is made specifically for the fan service of it, you know, it's kind of like I took my daughter to go see the Minecraft movie, and that was made for people who like Minecraft, and which me and my daughter do. But obviously, like, you know, we also took like the grandparents and stuff, and they didn't know what the heck was going on.
Yeah, oh God, why would you do that to them?
Because they wanted to come spend time with their granddaughter, you know. So,
what's a chicken jockey?
Now her grandparents aren't that old.
I know. I'm just.
I know. But yeah, it's always interesting when a good example of that too is like the much maligned Silent Hill films.
Well, now do you mean the most recent one or the other ones?
The other ones.
Okay, I think the first one's actually not a bad movie. It's not great, but it's fine. And the second one's freaking hilarious.
Well, okay, that's true. The first one did a good job of combining both Silent Hill 1 and 2, which I thought was interesting. I'm a big fan of the Silent Hill games.
So you probably see, and I have very little attachment to them. I don't hate them or anything like that, but so they wouldn't wound me in the same way.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense.
But I think like I don't know about like its attachment as a Silent Hill property, but as like just a movie, I thought the first Silent Hill was actually like, it's not a great movie, but it's actually pretty good. Now, you know, does Pyramid Head being there make any sense? No, it doesn't, because you know it's supposed to be James Sunderland's darkest fears or whatever. Spoilers for Silent Hill 2.
But and then what I'm really enjoying talking about films and video games and whatnot is I'm actually, and it's out now and I haven't seen it, so try to avoid any spoilers if anyone has, but is the Resident Evil movie. And so like it looks like it doesn't have any attachment to a particular game, which I really like.
Yep.
And which is something that Resident Evil has been doing for the past several games, has been like kind of breaking its own mold for a while.
Yes,
and
now to be fair, the original set of movies had no attachment to the games either.
Okay.
In the very different way.
In the same way that
Oh yeah, 2, I guess.
this,
Well, kind of. Well,
It had, like, I've never watched the second one. I didn't like the first one very much.
well, the important thing about the second one is that Paul W.S. Anderson's wife is cooler than Jill Valentine. That's what matters. Jill Valentine is there purely so Mila Jovovich can be cooler than her.
you're not wrong.
No, that is seriously it. All of the characters that they bring in from the movies, because Wesker's in it and Jill Valentine, Leon shows up in one of them. All of them are only there so that whatever her name is, Alice is better than them. They are only there to establish that she's better than their dumb butts are. It's so great. Because here's the thing. If I was Paul W.S. Anderson, and my wife was Mila Jovovich, and someone was like, hey, do you want to make a movie where your wife is awesome and make a whole bunch of money? The answer is yes. Yes, I would. So,
you know what? Fair.
I have no shade. Absolutely no shade against him or those movies. Also, they're delightfully schlocky movies.
Yeah.
They're so bad, but so fun. Except for the very last one. I think the last one's just not good at all. But I haven't seen the new last one.
Yeah, it just recently came out, and it looks like it's. Yeah, it just looks like it's exploring something completely different, which I think I really like that. And just similar to how in the games they've been doing, Resident Evil has been exploring different ways to tell their stories, and I really, really enjoyed Biohazard and the ones after that, but Biohazard specifically just sticks out in my head as being really masterfully done.
I'm stuck in 7 because I ran out of ammo and I need to kill a bunch of things, and I just don't. I think I have to go back to the boss fight before and redo it, and that really...
you may be soft locked.
Yeah. So I'm annoyed at 7 personally, but I recognize the game is good. I think the game is better when it's not trying to be a shooty game.
Yes, it is. When it's shooty, it's kind of an annoying game.
Yeah,
I
agree. That's kind of where I'm stuck on it.
But when you are made defenseless is when it is at its best, and like when the Bakers are after you and you can't do anything to them.
Yeah, you can slow them down.
Yeah, and in RE8 they do a similar in the very famous, like one of the best Resident Evil sections ever is the dollhouse, and it is just. I know you haven't played it yet, so I'm not going to ruin anything. But it is.
I have an idea of it. Yeah, so I've heard it. It's really great.
It is. I really recommend you experience it. Like, it is so good.
This is why they have no good bosses. Yeah, there's basically no good Resident Evil bosses.
Nope.
Except in 4.
And the same is true with all the new Resident Evil games too. All the bosses are terrible. All the boss fights are bad.
Yep.
And you just kind of you power through them because you want to experience the good parts of the game.
1 second, I need to change the music again because it's currently playing Blue Danube. I've still not seen Three Musketeers, Daniel. I'm very sorry. I need to. The Paul W.S. Anderson Three Musketeers.
Jeez, Josh. What are you doing with your life?
Not watching enough Paul W.S. Anderson movies, apparently.
What was it that I watched recently? It was... It's been out for a few years, but I just got around to watching it. Was Killing of a Sacred Deer. That is a very strange movie. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but...
I have not.
Put it on your watch list.
Okay.
Never heard of it.
Okay. It's just really... I don't know. It's just odd. Like, it's odd in, like, almost like a David Lynch sort of way.
Sorry, Jenna says, I have only experienced Silent Hill Ascension. I assume the franchise is all like that. I just remember that Silent Hill Revelation 3D ends with the Pokemon fight between Pyramid Head and the other monster.
Yeah,
It's
just really
it's so great.
bad.
It's so great. And by great, I mean awful. And that movie had Kit Harington in it before he was famous.
Oh man, that was bad.
I need to get a stronger red for these eye lenses real quick. Where's do I have one over here? No, I don't think I have any contrast reds. Ooh, yes I do. I got Blood Moon Red. I've been watching a lot of Trek recently because I scored an entire 7-season box set at Half Price Books
Nice.
of Deep Space Nine.
Very cool.
So
I like Deep Space Nine.
Everyone likes Deep Space Nine, but I've never actually seen all of it. There's a lot of episodes I haven't seen, so I'm having fun really watching through it again. It starts strong.
Yes.
Like, it does not start. It's not like TNG where you try not to think about the first season.
Well, fair, yeah. Every once in a while, Deep Space Nine is on TV, and I'll just watch it. It just appears, and I was like, I can enjoy the episode.
Of course, I always do think of the meme of "they stole my apes, Odo."
Yeah. What's Quark doing today? Okay.
Not a big trick. The only meme I really like and enjoy is 500 cigarettes.
Yeah, 500 cigarettes.
I recently seen an orc version of that meme where it was 500 squigarettes. And it popped out of a squig's mouth.
My favorite is the one where it's they do the edit of that where it's implied that they're smoking 500 cigarettes every time he says it. He just says it over and over again. 500 cigarettes. Just. But I'm not gonna try and sell you on Star Trek at this point. You're either gonna watch it or not. Deep Space Nine is actually a good show with like character growth and like real characters. It's not the episodic schlock that the previous ones were.
It's true, yeah.
Tried to watch it a long time ago, and I just was not into the politics of it. Like the space politics. It was boring to me, and I've just never given it a chance since.
Lower Decks is also very good. Although Lower Decks gets a lot... Lower Decks is very, very good. I know people look at it and go, oh, it's animated, so it's probably not great. It's very silly, and it's better the more you know about Trek, but Lower Decks is actually a good show.
Okay, interesting. I never gave it the time of day.
Okay, for this guy, so first off, how about this? Now, I will say that this color scheme is actually more of a turquoise than it is the blue that looks like on my screen, or on the camera.
Okay.
But how about this color scheme? First off, if you look
like
at this guy, does he look like anything immediately?
Immediately, no.
Okay, so he does not, because he doesn't scream ultramarine or whatever?
No.
Nope.
And does this creamish color work with the black and the blue?
Yeah.
I think so.
So, what this guy is based on...
Oh, God.
Well, it's not... It's funny.
Okay.
But it's not anything super weird.
Oh.
It's,
let us be the judge of that.
Well, it's my little avatar guy. My little kobold guy.
Oh, okay. Well, that's true.
That I got
That's cute.
from, So, it's this guy.
Nice.
It's my little kobold guy that Fiverr made for me way back when.
Nice.
So that's the, like, okay, what's the color scheme here? Cream and blue, and there we go. So, yes, we're going to delete that. There we go. All right. So, yeah, actually, I kind of like this better than, or I don't know. I like both of these guys pretty equally. The red and the blue and cream.
I like the blue one more.
You do? Okay.
Yep.
Same.
Really? Okay. Wow, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a kobold. He is a little kobold guy. It's very interesting that, to me, that if you want to watch new Star Trek nowadays, you don't watch Star Trek, you go watch the Orville, which I've not seen anything from. I've not seen anything from Orville or Strange New Worlds. And I've not seen most... Sorry, my microphone's away. I've not seen most of Discovery either. It will take me so long to get to Lower Decks, but the goal is to get through all the parts of Star Trek I haven't seen before the end of the year, all in air order. Godspeed.
Wow,
Godspeed.
that's an endeavor right
Yeah,
there.
Godspeed, friend. Oh, thanks, Valhalla Melta. Give us £2.
No, thank you.
I should tell you, Valhalla Melta, when you told me to go get a new thing of Typhus Corrosion, I did go get a new thing of Typhus Corrosion. So, I have a new bottle of Typhus Corrosion, and it has been used. He looks like a marshmallow. I mean, he is supposed to be kind of marshmallowy. The other thing I was thinking was gold or silver on the chest eagle. I think gold's going to pop
If you
better.
do gold, if gold will pop better, but then it's going to say a little bit more ultramarine.
So
gonna say that.
I might try another guy that has silver on him.
I would try that.
Okay.
If you're trying to avoid instantly recognizable as another chapter, I would do that.
I see children's breakfast cereal. I do like breakfast cereal. Not for breakfast. It's my favorite dessert. I will say that in real life, you will not see Ultramarine because he is... I actually need to ask Cody, pick his brain about how to fix the coloring on my camera, because this is a turquoise.
Got it.
It is AK's turquoise. It is not blue.
Got it. Okay.
I assume the new type.
Then
Probably gonna be
Yes,
more of a Kevin question because he went to school for photography.
Well, okay, yeah, that's very.
It's
that's
a white.
true.
It's a white balance issue.
I always forget that Cody isn't like technically an expert because he's very self-taught, because he's the one who actually knows how to do it in our group, and until Kevin came along.
Yeah, basically just took what we had and self-taught.
Which is a testament to you, by the way.
I don't know what it is. Like Cody,
That you figured that crap out.
You've seen our videos. Cody does a really great job.
Yes.
I have very few notes for him.
Yes, Valhalla, it is working a lot better. Thank you. I watched 5 movies in one sitting today. It's possible. The issue is that I will then go 2 months without watching anything. What did you watch today, Jenna? I'm curious. I think you mentioned one of them on our Discord earlier, but I don't. Now I'm curious what 5. Give me your top 5 movies you watched today. All right, I'm gonna. Well, I still need to fill in his other things that like pop out of color. Like I gotta fill in the back at the knees here.
Almost done with the battery. Just need to. I'll need to do the crew, but that's a separate project for next week because I am leaving today.
Oh, most of Nolan's work to be able to create the discourse properly. No Nolan discourse, please. Oh, speaking of Nolan discourse, I don't want to listen to Ride of the Valkyries right now. This song is called Whiskey by Huma Huma.
Oh,
I don't know what that means.
I like whiskey.
I do too. Oh yeah, I forgot you were on your Nolan journey. I think the only Nolan movies I've seen are the Batmans.
And the only one of those I really like is The Dark Knight. I know it's one everyone likes, but that's the only one I like.
Much like my relationship with Star Wars, I never got around to watching the third one.
It's okay.
Have I seen the Trek MTG cards? I've not. I didn't realize there were. Was it a secret layer or was it a set?
I think it was a secret layer.
I think it's coming soon.
Oh,
Was
it's
it?
not out yet?
I think that was on the road.
Oh, okay. It's so hard to keep track of where the magic verse is.
Well, they're just... God, they're churning things out.
They are.
It is the Fortnite of card games.
Yeah.
Yeah, full set later this year. That's what I thought. Oh, this one's gonna be standard legal too. Oh, lovely.
That's what they're
Oh.
increasingly doing, yeah, and people are upset about that because it's like, I don't want to play Star Trek, I want to play Magic the Gathering, but nope, now, you know.
Now you will play SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yeah, Spider-Man and Picard are going to have a dance-off, and there's not a darn thing you can do about it in Standard. The Fortnitification of everything.
Not wrong about that. When I played Call of Duty, but when Call of Duty got infected with that virus,
Oh, did it? We're...
Oh yeah, like.
Oh yeah, last Warzone season I was a Ninja Turtle.
Yep.
Oh my god. I didn't realize they were doing that too. I thought it was kind of confined to Fortnite, but
Nope. No. Super no. It makes money. You think EA's gonna pass on that?
I mean, fair. EA, which just got cleared to be bought into a private company by the Saudi government, so, you know, that's great.
Fine.
Call of Duty's
Everything's-
Activision. EA's
Oh, it
not.
is? Oh, you're right. Sorry. I know someone out there is going to hear this and they'll be really offended that I said that.
Good, leave a comment.
Leave my Call of Duty alone.
Leave a comment and don't forget to like and subscribe. Anyway, for more crappy takes...
We've got lots of them, guys.
Oh yeah, I'm full of them.
Battlefield 6 so far has managed to avoid the Fortnitification. So that's nice.
They were trying, and then people got really mad, and they dialed it back a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
they weren't getting too weird with it. It was just like, weird camouflage and marijuana camouflages for guns and stuff.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Blaze it!
They didn't actually do the marijuana one. That was Call of Duty. But
Oh,
Yeah,
of course.
They're on
Where
that track. That's where Call of Duty started before, you could play as Snoop Dogg and
Have a bong on your
Nicki
gun.
Minaj. And a bong on your gun, yeah.
Oh my god. Now, was Battlefield 6 the one that needs to have more players than Minecraft in order to be considered successful?
That would be the current Battlefield. I never heard.
Or sorry,
that
Battlefield 6.
particular take.
Yeah.
I never heard that
Yeah.
particular take.
Yeah,
I
EA
haven't heard
was...
that one either.
EA was... I think so. I can't remember... Was like, yeah, EA was like, oh yeah, we should have, like... a... No, I'm sorry. I'm mixing that with Minecraft, where Minecraft was like, literally, we should have more than 1 billion players. Like, 1/6 of the world population should be playing Minecraft. And it's like, yeah, good luck.
That was just Xbox in general saying that they
Oh,
want to
right.
have the they want to have Xbox in the homes of like 1 billion people by a certain date, and everybody's like, that's like 20% of the world population playing Xbox.
All right. Black or brown for the leathers?
Brown.
Ultramarines use black, right? No, Battlefield did do the same thing. Okay, I wasn't wrong there. Battlefield did also have some... I don't think it was, like, literally 1 billion, but it was some really stupid, like, absolutely unattainable number.
Well, the current thing with Battlefield right now is that they gave their CEO like a $38 million bonus, and as soon as Battlefield 6 launched, they laid off like 1,000 people or something.
Oh, yeah.
And it's doing so well that they gave their CEO a $38 million bonus, but it wasn't doing so well that they couldn't, let those 1,000 people keep their job.
Doing well now has no connection to whether or not you keep your job. They had projections that would be a top 5 of all-time video game despite no Battlefield selling enough to break the top 20. That was it.
Okay.
Yikes. I mean, the new Battlefield is good, don't get me wrong.
It
but,
is.
like,
I actually enjoy it quite a bit.
I haven't played one since Battlefield 2, Modern Warfare, on the PlayStation 2.
But 6 is a good time.
Yeah, I played most of them. I don't think I played 2042, but I didn't really enjoy 2042.
Most people didn't.
I think I need a darker brown than that. I think it's a little
There
too
is
light.
still a pirate server for 2042 out there, though.
Oh, I mean, pirate
Well,
server?
they still
Just
have-
like all Minecraft servers are pirate servers, right? According to ESA.
What do you mean pirate server?
According to the Entertainment Software Association, all private Minecraft servers are piracy.
Oh,
Yeah, it's...
wasn't. I think Battlefield has regular 2042 servers though.
Do they still?
No, I'm talking about the one before 6, not the one from like 20 years ago.
Oh,
Yeah, that
Oh,
was
okay.
20. I think that was 20, or maybe I'm mixing them up. Maybe the recent one was 2142.
The recent one was
and then there was 2042.
2042 was the old one, which did not do very well. 2142 was the more recent one.
Yeah, I liked the old one. Like I thought the games in that one were amazing. The recent one was not great.
The recent one, I know
Yeah.
they went like very class-based, like almost. Well, they were following MOBA shooters, right? They were chasing those
Well, they
coattails.
fell away from class based. They went to hero shooter.
Hero,
Like,
sorry, hero.
all of their like characters had like special abilities. So you just see 10 of the same person running around,
Yeah. Right.
and they also took a lot of the class system out, which was like again, so they could have a medic with a sniper rifle, so like he could just sit off in the map and do nothing and heal himself.
Shout out to Brandon Reith, who says, really happy to catch you guys live for a bit, working on a construction site in Melbourne, Australia. Nice. Well, thank you for
Oh.
joining us.
yeah. Thanks
Wow.
for joining us.
It's... Ugh. Well, let me see. It's winter for you guys, so it's probably not blistering hot there, depending on where you are. I have a friend who lives in Melbourne.
I don't.
How about friends?
Can you be my friend? I'm talking to the listener. Not you.
Don't get weirdly parasocial with the listeners, Kevin.
That's their problem if they engage.
Thanks for the entertainment. Well, thank you for joining. We'll be here for at least another half hour. I'll probably be a little longer just because I always like to wrap up what I'm doing. Things shouldn't have numbers like that in their names. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, okay, after I put the brown on this guy and the other colors that are kind of tying it together, I actually really like this scheme. I'm going to try silver. I might just paint over this gold with silver to see how it looks.
Okay. I think if it's more turquoise, I think gold's a good choice.
Yeah,
it
it is.
On camera, it does not look.
No,
turquoise,
on camera
so-
this looks blue, but it is. I mean, if you look up aka 11171 turquoise, you'll see what color this actually is.
I'm just gonna choose to believe you.
That's fair. Valid.
Mostly because I mid-paint myself, so
Yeah.
it's like, I'm not looking that shit up.
Now, of course, the irony is I'm painting an assault intercessor who will probably never use, but you know.
I mean, they're better now.
I mean, they're just kind of.
I mean, well, who
they're
knows
objective
what the
holders,
new
right?
book is gonna do?
Yeah, right.
Assault intercessors can do that. I mean, just the way with that combat works now, or charging works now, they do actually make it to combat. So
Good for Blood Angels.
yeah,
Okay, I'm changing the music again. I don't want to listen to Fur Elise either.
is there some like piano related trauma that you want to discuss live on the air?
I do not like listening to most piano music.
So
Never-
does my question still stands? Is there some
No, it's not a trauma
piano
thing.
related trauma? Did you slam yourself in a grand piano once on stage in front of a bunch of people? And
Well, very similar to the movie Cruella, a piano kicked my parents off of a ledge once.
okay.
They didn't die, unlike Cruella. It was a very small ledge, but it was like a 5-foot drop. It was just very weird.
I both did and did not like that movie.
I did not watch it. Here's your Josh lore for today. I can't go to movie theaters. I get migraines.
Really?
Yep. Have been for a decade now. Every time I've tried to go to movie theater, I don't know what it is. It's something about, but by the time I get an hour in, I feel like I'm going to throw up.
Oh.
And I have a
That's really
massive headache, so I do not go
That
to movie
sucks.
theaters in theaters anymore. Which, yeah, sucks. I always used to like popcorn and the candy.
Movie theaters are like one of my favorite places, especially late at night.
Okay, Pee Wee Herman.
No, not for that reason. Not those kind of theaters. Those don't even exist anymore, I don't think. Or do they? I don't know.
Yeah, that's a great question. I don't know the answer to that we don't need to discuss.
Oh, man. I'm going to die. It's okay.
Google it.
All right. Google, if I'm going to die? Google might know the answer. I mean, I will die at some point.
I was gonna say, yeah, you are going to. Like, that's a solved thing. It's just a matter of when and how.
Well, that depends. Is a singularity going to happen in my lifetime? Can I upload my brain to a computer? And is that upload me?
Well, according to what's his name, it's already here.
Oh.
Which is why you desperately need to give him more money for his investments. The AI bubble's not bursting. No, the singularity's here.
Yeah. All right. You've sold me and get me in that computer.
Oh, no, you don't get to be in the computer.
Oh. Well, then I don't want to be a part of that. All right, I'll just become a billionaire then, so I can be on the computer.
You know what? I think Sam Altman should upload himself to a computer. And then we can unplug it.
Oh, damn. But I guess then my question is like, at that point, is it like death, or is it just like you fall asleep and wake up?
I mean, that's just always a question about death in general, right?
Fair enough. We're getting really philosophical here, guys.
Yeah, see, that was Sam Altman. Apparently ChatGPT reached a few days back. Oh, did it? Okay, good. Yeah, that's great. That's fantastic. Is that actually still you, or is it a different you that's identical because that's not the same consciousness you? Have any of you guys, any of you guys ever play Soma?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love that game.
Yeah. Okay. That ending, I mean, spoilers for Soma, I guess. It's been out for a long time. That's what the ending is you, like, the whole game is you're trying to upload yourself, and then the end you do, and it's like, wait, so why am I not in the settler? It's like, well, no, you uploaded a copy of yourself. You're still stuck here. And it just, it sucks.
My only criticism of that game is I wish it would not have ended, like, the credit sequence ended with you inside the simulation. I wish it wouldn't have done that.
Joshua, we can't go to the movie theaters to get smuggling outside food. Yeah, and I was about to say, we're also back to we're back to Star Trek, because, you know, it's a teleporter question.
Yeah.
When you're teleported, is it the same you?
My take on that is no, you're dead. You as an entity are dead, and then that's a new you at the end of the teleporter.
That has all of your memories and personality, so it seems like it's still you.
So no one else will know.
That's why if they ever come up with teleportation, I'm not stepping in one. Like, that is like
Unless...
a weird phobia that will never happen to me in my life, but I would refuse to do.
Okay, but unless it's hell-based teleportation, like Doom.
Yeah, if it's
where
like
you're walking
stuff like that, like,
right.
Absolutely. If it's still me, but like the ones that, like, the teleportation in sci-fi where it breaks you down like particle by particle
and then rebuilds
dead.
you.
Like,
yeah,
you're essentially dead, and then you're
100.
filled with other particles. Like you died, and then that thing that got printed out is you, but like
it's just a copy of you.
Yeah, it's just continuing your memory. Absolutely not. I would never do that. No way.
I mean, now, as Jenna Grass points out, technically, is that not also true when you sleep?
Yeah, I also have that anxiety, and I'm afraid to be put under.
Okay, so we're not... Alright, so...
I used local anesthesia for any procedure I've ever had done because I have, like, a genuine phobia of that.
Okay, well, we will stop talking about it then to not make Cody feel miserable. Sorry.
No, it's fine. Like, it doesn't bother me. I'm just, like, I'm that
not
bad
actively
where...
putting him under anesthesia, so,
No,
you know.
exactly, yeah.
Well, but I mean, like, when you fall asleep, like... Because there's just...
I also have really bad insomnia and sleep like 5 hours a night.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, as an insomniac, I really wish I would just fall asleep. I'm pretty sure my consciousness continuation is not an illusion, because I don't flip and sleep well enough for that.
Same.
Yeah. Like, my brain is still intact, so I think it's fine.
My
I'm not
cat's...
sold on the put under thing.
my cats have ensured that I'll never get to know what it's like to sleep undisturbed. So.
All right, well, so we've solved that question. Here's a better question. When you go through a Star Trek teleporter, does it teleport all your poop with you?
Oh, is your
like
poop
to
a part
imagine
of
that
you? No, your poop is on your outside. Your poop is on your outside.
It's true. I'd like to imagine that there's a setting, like a no poop setting.
So, like, you don't have to actually go to the bathroom in Star Trek. You just take a quick step down to the teleporter and just go from one teleporter to the other on the other side of the ship.
Even better, can you reverse the setting to only teleport your poop?
Like, because I don't think we've ever seen toilets in Star Trek. Like, is that how toilets in Star Trek work? It's like the sonic shower, right? Like, there's no water in the sonic shower.
Oh my god!
Like, you just step in there and it just teleports all the things out of you that you don't need to have in you.
Kevin Sharman wants to know your location.
Oh man! But you just make sure that when you step in the teleporter, you push the toilet setting. Otherwise, you're gonna have a really awkward time.
Or is there this really weird thing where that you don't have to see where poor O'Brien has to get a mop every time someone uses the teleporter?
Well, here's the thing. I think that because the poop is on the outside of your body, technically, is the poop is teleported elsewhere. And then you are teleported to your destination, because when they beam up, you don't see a bunch of like feces like drop onto the teleporter floor.
It's like, and like Valhalla Melter brings up a great point. A great deal of your gut microbiome is not you genetically; it's other microorganisms.
That's true.
Are they teleported with you? And here's the thing, though: your clothes are teleported with you, and they're not part of you.
Right.
So clearly, there's a setting that isn't. It's not just you, it's reconstructing everything in a small area. Which means it probably
Let's
does
talk
take...
about the other thing Valhalla talked about, and that's the toaster, and not poop. Poop teleporters. Is this better than the Pet Cremator 5000?
The Fluffy Roaster 5000.
I'm not sure.
Does teleportation release energy, and could you use it to toast bread?
See, I feel like you could break down toasted bread and then print the toast onto the bread.
Oh.
Or you could just use a toaster.
Code Monkey says, I just took my dog out. What did I come back to? Quick, mom's home. Stop talking.
Behave, we have company.
So if it's from stuff you ate on the away mission, it gets screened out. That's a great... That would really suck is like, oh, hey, number one, we need you to teleport down to the planet. You're like, I just ate, and that's all going to get teleported out of my stomach. And I'm going to be hungry again. That would suck.
A lot.
Right? Like...
Yeah, it would.
Then again, like, but if equipment and gear is getting teleported with you, and that's not part of your genetic structure, so clearly genetic structure is not actually a factor here.
Huh.
It's just like
So
a
it's
localization of everything in this area gets teleported. So that would include all of you and your clothes and everything else. Like if you're wearing, if you're wearing a wristwatch, that goes with you.
All right, so your poop goes with you.
Unfortunately.
I thought we solved the problem.
Well, now that we came to this grand conclusion, I have to step away.
Computer, Cinnabon.
Go pick my wife.
Computer.
Go pick my wife.
500 Cinnabons. Oh, that sounds delicious. Yeah, the replicator is just modified transporter tech. Therefore, you just produce already toasted bread.
That's true. That is true. You could just skip the step entirely.
Anyway,
right, so now
bye, Cody. Thanks for joining us.
I'll see you guys later. Great talk, everybody.
Me and Josh are going to talk about some implications about the holodeck now.
Oh no, I don't think we can do that while still maintaining the PG-13 nature of the show.
Anyway, bye everybody.
If you enjoy those kind of discussions, you need to watch Lower Decks, because that's the kind of stuff they talk about, like that they do, which is like, how does that actually work? Like some of the funnier implications of Star Trek.
All right, fine. We won't have the holodeck discussion live on the air.
One of the security people on Lower Decks is the Darmok and Jalad aliens. So Temba, his fists open. The episode about metaphors. Yeah. One of the security aliens is that guy, and they don't translate what he's saying, but the characters understand what he's saying. That is my favorite episode of Star Trek, if I had to pick one. Is the Darmok at Jalad.
Man. Well,
they all say replicator food doesn't taste as good, but if you cook with it, it does taste better, which makes sense.
It's kind of like, so there was an experiment done where, I don't know how familiar you are with scientific purity levels.
Enough, yeah.
Okay, so like you can buy ingredients and they're extraordinarily expensive of all the same stuff that you would have in a kitchen, but they're like 99.999% pure, whatever it's supposed to be, rather than whatever the 99.1% that is you buy in a store, right?
Right.
And someone did an experiment of baking a chocolate chip cookie with all like scientifically pure ingredients.
Oh my gosh.
And it tasted wrong.
Yeah.
And the cookie itself cost about $200 to bake.
Well, yeah, because like all the recipes are designed to be used. Now, I am sure that a very good chemist could, or a good chemist who is also a very good cook, could design a recipe using those pure ingredients to make a chocolate chip cookie that tasted good. But I don't think you could make one that tasted better, and it's not worth it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That does kind of, in a roundabout way, answer the question about the replicator food.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it probably wouldn't. I mean, unless you could probably... Well, there is a talk in the show about programming replicators.
Uh-huh.
To make things. So, like, presumably, you could probably program the replicator to have, like... It shouldn't... You shouldn't make this cake, this replicated cake, using... literally pure flour. It should be flour based on this, because you got to program the replicator in the first place, right? By having it scan certain things. So if wouldn't you have it scan like just the flour you got from the store,
right?
Not biochemically pure flour.
Right. Very good point. I wonder if like the replicator, like you get a replicator off the shelf and it comes with like pre-programmed stuff, if that's like just a crappy version.
Like Jenna says, my Instapot presets are worse than when I set the time and intensity myself. Absolutely. Yep. The off-the-shelf replicator, yeah, like they're bad. I bet those off-the-shelf replicators are like you have to tweak it yourself. And the really cheap one that you get to take with you to like Starfleet College doesn't have those settings.
Uh-huh.
But you're in college and it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you guys just got work with what
you're replicating ramen noodles anyway.
And ramen noodles and booze.
It's the post, scarcity future, and you're still replicating ramen noodles because that's what you're supposed to do in Starfleet. It's a tradition. When you're in college, that's what you do, is you replicate some ramen noodles. Now, it's probably better for you than our ramen noodles, but you still replicate ramen noodles.
Right.
It's like chocolate tastes different around the world because different countries use different cocoa quantities. Yeah. And different countries have different tolerances for different amount of bug legs that you're allowed to have in your chocolate.
Crunchy.
I was like, what else do I need to paint on this? And I realized, oh yeah, the weapons.
Just the thing the Marine's going to use. It's fine. Presumably.
Oh god, yeah, the AI recipes. That's a whole different... Yeah, regulation standard... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead, please.
It's like Valhalla says, it's like how regulation standard cup of tea is crap, but it needs to fill a different job. Yeah, and gas station coffee sucks absolute butt. But that's not what... You're not getting gas station coffee because you want good coffee. You're getting gas station coffee because you're on the road at 3 a.m. and you're going to die. Nope, did I lose you?
Nope, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
was just thinking.
Limits on replicating alcohol. But not cigarettes, apparently. 500 cigarettes.
Well, such a good clip.
Yeah. Why did you eat it? I wanted to taste it. Oops. Now, what are you on team for chainswords? Are you on team chainsword casing is black or matches the marine?
Black.
I tend to be as well. Or red.
Yes. I believe I am doing my chainswords red.
Well, and that's one of the reasons why Ultramarines are a poster boy, is because you can do that with them and it looks really good.
Yeah.
Cheap beer all tastes like water. Because not being offensive matters more than being good, yeah. So if you wanted to sell to most people possible, you would assume that replicators work on that principle. However, counterpoint, at least in the Federation, there is no money. People don't go buy replicators, and you don't... Like, Star Trek's Federation, I mean, Star Trek has always had an interesting relationship with, like, where capitalism does and doesn't work, right?
Uh-huh.
Or doesn't exist, rather. So
yeah, it's always been part of this.
It's said that Earth is post-scarcity and, like, everyone's need is provided for, so they don't really have money anymore. So presumably there is no, like, Walmart where you have to go and buy a replicator, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, presumably there wouldn't be cheap crap that just had to sell.
Right. Everyone would have the good replicator.
Right. But even then, the good replicators, its basic settings are probably designed to appeal to most people.
Sure.
But everyone gets the same tea when they say tea. Yeah, that's where we get into, like, rules as written, right? Is like, does, you know, because Picard says tea Earl Grey hot. Does the computer just know that his tea is a certain way?
It's probably been tweaked.
Right. My favorite comic on that is the person before him is like, computer, set the shields when the starship gets too hot. And the computer goes, please define hot. And she says, 473 Kelvin. And then the next day, Picard goes up, computer, Earl Grey, tea, hot. And the computer just, heats the tea to 470 degrees Kelvin and, like, explodes.
That is funny.
Hazard Stripe Chainsword is, like, the only reason I'm not gonna do that is because I can't find my super thin Hazard stripey tape, and I don't want to I don't want to hand paint the, although
I
wonder.
You wonder what? Where
Oh, sorry, you can't see.
Did you abandon me?
No, I'm using an AK marker.
Oh, okay.
To put down the yellow, and first off, this is the fastestly applied yellow that I've ever applied. It's still gonna need a couple coats. It looks better on camera than it does on screen, and it is a bright yellow. But
nice.
1 second, I gotta get my other bag up. I mean, we're almost out of time, but yeah, this is as thin as I've got for tape. When did it become 2 a.m.? Every time Valhalla Melta says that they're not going to stay for the whole stream, and they stay for the whole stream, take a drink. Die of liver poisoning.
Right?
I might put Hazard Stripes on this guy because I can. We'll see. The problem is I gotta wait for that to dry. Well, let me do the gun while I'm waiting for that to dry.
All right. Well, I am headed out. It is 9 o'clock.
Yeah, it's about time for me as well, because it's hot. So I'm going to go ahead and not start another coat. We'll go ahead and wrap it up here. All right. Well, thank you for joining, everybody. Once again, we had a great time today. Hope you had fun listening. If you're listening in the future from the VODs, hello, and thank you for listening in the future. Hope you had a good time listening to us blather about everything from the news to Star Trek. I'll be back on Sunday for the Josh stream, which is just me and more chill. But I think the music worked. We'll see if we get copyright struck for any of this.
Yay!
We will be as soon as we will get the new Necromunda book next week, and as soon as we get it, like trust me, we'll be talking about it. But we've got some other stuff on the horizon too. Some stuff with 40k and Age of Sigmar, especially. Kevin, you just filmed something about how to get into combat in Age of Sigmar, right?
Yes, I did a mastering movement in Age of Sigmar and mastering movement in 40k.
So look for those next week, probably. And once again, thank you all for joining. If you want to keep talking to us and you're not already there, we do have a Discord linked below. It is free. If you want to help us keep the lights on and buy some of these paints, we do have a Patreon linked below. Any support is appreciated, but of course, you just being here is also just as much appreciated. Thank you so much, everybody. We will see you all in the future. Have a great night.
Goodbye, and your poop is on the outside.